Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Kentucky lawmakers discuss a bill targeting hate crimes here in the Commonwealth. And another bill being discussed in Frankfort could give student athletes the right to earn a bit more money.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Chas Gayhart. It is 6:32 on Wednesday, March 2nd. Let's go back over and check in with Cameron. And you were just mentioning during the break, it's almost time to spring forward.
Yep, next Sunday. I think that's what I said was the time to spring forward. So, you know, it's coming up. Yep. We're going to lose that extra hour of sleep, so I'm kind of upset about that. But overall, we are excited, though, for the new spring-like weather we have on the doorstep, especially over the next couple of days. Those temperatures are going to be pretty mild as we go really into your weekend as well. This morning over at Buffalo Mountain, starting to see some daylight now as that sun is starting to rise. It is chilly for many people. 32 in Harlan, 48 in Jackson, 34 in Irvin, 29 over in Monticello. All is quiet on satellite and radar, and that will continue to be the case as we go throughout the rest of your Wednesday. Be sure to download that WYMT weather app. You can stay up to date with all the latest forecasts and radar images and all that good stuff. You see here those temperatures getting up into the middle to upper 60s by this afternoon, and we stay mostly sunny and dry as well. A really nice day is in store, so be sure to get out and enjoy. Chas.
Thanks, Cameron. Well, aid to refugees in Ukraine and surrounding countries will soon be coming from the Salvation Army here in Kentucky. When the invasion of Russia into Ukraine began, the bordering country's Salvation Army posts responded to the need on the border. All Kentucky and Tennessee Salvation Army Division commands are partners in mission with Romania. Salvation Army officers posted in Romania are on the ground at almost all of the bordering entries into Ukraine, assisting refugees. The Bowling Green Salvation Army is in the process of putting together a financial package to send to those stationed at the border.
We just pray for peace, we pray for comfort, for understanding, and my thoughts are is for the people. They have nothing to do with this. They're just citizens just like everyone else, and so we're there just to take care of them. We're just there to serve people who are in the greatest need at the greatest time.
Funds being sent to Romania are not taken out of the local fund. Officials say a fundraiser for the current crisis overseas is being planned for the next couple of weeks. We are digging deeper into the case against Shannon Gilday. He is accused of breaking into a Madison County home and killing 32-year-old Jordan Morgan. Gilday was arrested Monday. One of several questions which remains unanswered in the case is what type of weapon Gilday might have been using on the night he is accused of breaking into the home of the Morgan family. Documents say Gilday was seen with an assault rifle. Jordan's father and former state representative Wesley Morgan says he thought Gilday was using an AR-15, which is typically a semi-automatic rifle.
This sorry, low-down piece of dog crap broke into that door, kicked her door open, and shot her probably 6, 7, 8 times with an AR-15.
District court officials confirmed that Gilday's arraignment is scheduled for 9 this morning. His bond has been set at $2 million cash. The trial of former Louisville police officer Brett Hankison continued yesterday. He is charged with 4 counts of wanton endangerment in connection to the Breonna Taylor case. Prosecutors say he fired blindly into a neighboring apartment the night of the raid. Last week, jurors visited the scene. Hankison is the only officer charged in the case. Jurors also heard from an LMPD firearms instructor who explained some of their training.
Part of your training, when an officer makes the decision to shoot, to discharge his weapon at an active threat, is he taught to shoot until that threat is stopped?
Yes, sir.
Hankison told investigators he shot through Taylor's apartment in the direction of muzzle flashes. State police have made an arrest in a cold case bank robbery from nearly 4 years ago. State police tell us 28-year-old Adam Akers from Moorhead is accused of robbing the Whitaker Bank in Clay City on March 23, 2018. They say he robbed the bank at gunpoint and got away with a large amount of money. Police say their investigation is still ongoing. A bill that would make animal cruelty suspects responsible for the care of those animals advanced out of a Senate committee yesterday. Right now, animal shelters and local governments are responsible for those bills, and that can cost tens of thousands of dollars per case. The Lexington Herald-Leader reports Senate Bill 125 would change that and put that cost on the suspects in the case. It will now head to the full Senate. Two Kentucky senators are filing a bill to address hate crimes in Kentucky. Senator Morgan McGarvey and Gerald Neal of Louisville will file the bill. The bill will aim to strengthen hate crime laws in the state. It comes after the deadly Kroger shooting in Louisville back in 2018. Gregory Bush killed 2 African-American people. He was convicted of federal hate crimes and sentenced to life without parole. Previous attempts since to create a new state hate crime law have failed in the legislature. Supporters hope 2022 is their year.
If convicted of a hate crime, then there are additions to your sentence. Because again, this is not just a crime against an individual, it's a crime against an entire community. It is wrong, and we have to send the signal that it's wrong.
Supporters point to FBI statistics showing hate crimes increased from 2019 to 2020. The most common motivation for a hate crime is the targeting of someone for their race, ethnicity, or ancestry. Lawmakers went back and forth on House Bill 3 yesterday. The bill is an anti-abortion measure that would further restrict abortion access in Kentucky. Some Kentucky doctors worry additional abortion restrictions will prevent women from getting proper care. But the Kentucky Right for Life group rallied against abortion yesterday. They made it clear they want abortion gone in Kentucky.
Every life matters. Every life matters, even in the womb.
Our choice is ours, and it's none of your business.
No matter what kind of abortion restrictions Kentucky lawmakers pass right now, abortion access is still legally protected by Roe v. Wade. But some think the U.S. Supreme Court could potentially overturn that decision. A bill outlining how college athletes can use their name, image, and likeness to earn money is heading to the full House for a vote. Lawmakers in the House Standing Committee on Education passed Senate Bill 6 unanimously. The bill had previously passed in the Senate. Lawmakers said that this bill would put guardrails on how Kentucky student athletes can get paid for NIL, something they say should have been done by the NCAA or the federal government first.
The NCAA is the best entity to deal with this. They didn't. The next best entity to deal with this is in the federal government. They haven't done anything either.
If passed in the House, the bill would just need the governor's signature to become law. The House Education Commission also passed a resolution asking the federal government to guarantee that international student athletes have the same ability to make money from NIL deals as American student athletes. The National Park Service is asking for public input on whether 41 counties in eastern Kentucky should be designated as a National Heritage Area known as the Kentucky Wildlands. The 90-day comment period runs through June 1st. Public meetings on the proposal will be held virtually on March 10th and March 15th, and comments can be made online. Congress authorized a study in 2019 to assess whether the region meets the criteria for a National Heritage Area. The study is expected to last through next year.
Well, if you are a fan of warmer temperatures and sunshine, then the forecast is just for you. Let's take a look at that camera over at I-64 in Moorhead. All is quiet this morning as you walk out the door on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Temperatures across the board a little bit chilly in spots, especially in Harlan and Monticello. They are at or below freezing this morning. 48 in Jackson and Prestonsburg and 49 over in Pikeville. A clean sweep on Pinpoint Doppler, and we stay dry for the remainder of your Wednesday and really the remainder of your work week as well. But we are tracking some shower possibilities as we get towards your weekend. I got that full forecast in just a little bit. Chas.
Thanks, Cameron. And thank you for joining us. The time is 6:41. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. The White House prepares to announce a new plan to fight the COVID-19 pandemic while easing back on some restrictions.